This is BNN.
Bruin News Now is made possible by the generous support of C Spire, St. Dominic's, Salamookies Madison, Orange 3 Fitness Hattiesburg, Blue Sky Landscaping and Maintenance, Bank Plus, and these fine sponsors. This week on the show, students at St. Anthony Catholic School, one of St. Joe's sister elementary schools, implement classroom concepts in the garden. Bruin boys varsity basketball is off to a fast early season start. Looks like you can expect a cold weekend and a colder Thanksgiving week with possible thunderstorms Monday. Weather and sports and all the news are next. Bruin News Now for Friday, November 17th, 2023 begins right now. From the BNN headquarters on the campus of St. Joseph Catholic School in Madison, this is Mississippi's high school news leader, the state's #1 student-produced weekly high school newscast, Bruin News Now.
Happy Friday, St. Joe. I'm Selma Carty.
And I'm John Gibson-Etherly. We are on location today at St. Anthony Catholic School, our first stop this year on our tour of Catholic elementary schools in the Jackson area.
This is our alma mater. We spent our elementary school days here at the great school before we made our jump to St. Joe. It's always great to come back and visit.
And it's always great to look back and see just how well this school prepared us for the rigors of high school and St. Joseph Catholic School. We learned a lot here and we are better for it.
St. Anthony brings back many memories, whether it's the book fair, stream projects, or outdoor recess. I always enjoyed all the hands-on learning we used to do. It made school so much fun. That
hands-on learning continues here at St. Anthony. One of those is the school garden. Students love going to the garden and connecting what they learned in the classroom to the real world.
BNN's Paige Liacano, another St. Anthony alum, takes a closer look at the garden and how it's integrated into the school's curriculum.
What's your favorite thing about the garden?
I like learning outside.
Kindergartner Charlie Brown is not alone in his love for learning in the garden, as fellow students at St. Anthony actively apply classroom concepts. During my recent observation, kindergarten and 5th grade classes engaged in hands-on learning. Under the guidance of 5th grade math teacher Stephanie Brown, students utilized long division to measure garden beds and determine optimal space for planting. They translated these calculations into the number of plants per bed and proceeded to plant various species. Currently exploring ratios, the students will calculate the success rate of plant growth in the garden. 5th grader Rosemary Murphy walked me through the process of planting her radishes.
So, my partner did rows and he put his thumb down there. And then I got the seeds and put a few in each little hole. And then we would close it up and pack it down so that they can grow. So in math, we are dividing, subtracting, adding, and multiplying fractions. So in the garden, we are spacing out the vegetables and the fruit and seeds.
Students in all grades use the garden as a time to get out of the classroom and immerse themselves in nature in an educational way. By the time the 5th grade project is finished, they will have not only grown an abundance of flowers, fruits, and vegetables, but also rooted themselves with key math concepts to apply in the classroom and in the real world.
We love the garden because children learn better when they're in nature and when they're outdoors, and they can use their imagination in the fairy garden. They can be kinesthetic learners when they're playing in the mud kitchen. They get to develop fine motor skills when they're digging in the dirt and when they're in the sandbox, and they can just be free and play and learn at the same time.
All learn in different ways, right? Some of us are auditory learners. We can hear it once and remember it forever. Some of us are visual learners. We see it and we know it. And then others are kinesthetic. They need to get out there and apply it. Showing them they're doing something in real life, this is how math impacts that, really makes it stick. It makes them more invested in it.
Having hands-on activities like the garden makes learning math fun and as easy as
1, 2, 3.
I'm Paige Liacano for BNN. Wow, that sure seems like a lot of fun. It also gives students a great way to get fresh air during the school day and a well-deserved break from the classroom.
Thanksgiving is less than a week away, and with that comes the annual mad rush of Christmas shopping, known as Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
And then there's I Give Catholic on November 28th, an opportunity to donate to Catholic schools and churches. In the past, donations have helped St. Joe purchase a new air system for the gym, obtain a school buses to transport students and athletes, and refurbish the cafeteria.
This year, the school hopes to raise money for new furniture in the Fine Arts Lobby and refurbish the Rosary Garden. While Giving Tuesday is November 28th, early giving is now underway. Click the QR code on the screen and visit the I Give Catholic website to make a donation.
This year for our I Give Catholic campaign, we have a project we're working to beautify our campus here at St. Joe. We are trying to get new furniture in the Fine Arts building as well as improve some of the areas around our Rosary Garden. You can go to igivecatholic.org and find out more details about our project.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, St. Joe Catholic School and St. Anthony for that matter will be closed next week on Monday, November 20th through Friday, November 24th for the Thanksgiving. Classes will resume at 8 a.m. on Monday, November 27th. At the time, students will have 2 weeks of classroom instructions before semester exams begin Tuesday, December 12th.
I'm going to Destin, Florida with my family to go play on the beach and the pool and celebrate Thanksgiving.
So for Thanksgiving, we usually go out and we'll have a big party with like our family.
Preparations for the Gifts of the Season Christmas concert are underway. The St. Joe Band, Choir, and Spirit Steppers have been preparing for weeks for this annual event. This year's concert is set for 2 p.m. Sunday, December 10th in the Fine Arts Theater. Admission is free, but those attending are asked to bring canned goods to donate for those in need.
So basically what we've been doing in-class and out-of-class rehearsals. We've been practicing all of our songs, getting everyone's solos and duets ready, and we feel pretty good about this year's Gifts of the Season.
Gifts of the Season isn't the only place you can see the band, Spirit Steppers, and cheerleaders in action. The up-and-coming holiday season, all 3 plan to participate in the Madison, Canton, and Ridgeland Christmas Parade. The Madison Parade is set for Saturday, December 2nd. All the parades are a great way to welcome the holiday season.
The St. Joe Cheerleaders hosted their 2nd annual Thursday in Tuscany fundraiser on Thursday in the St. Joe cafeteria. Bruin friends and family shared a dinner of spaghetti, salad, bread, and of course, dessert. All proceeds will benefit the cheer teams. Meanwhile, when we return from Thanksgiving, a small delegation of Bruin seniors who have planned to attend the Seek Retreat in St. Louis will host a pizza dinner fundraiser costing $10 a plate. Coming up, Elizabeth Vanderloo and Jennings Kimbrell have the latest in Bruin sports, including a look at Bruin boys basketball.
And Maddie Claire Spence has your weekend weather forecast. Leading into the fall break, don't go away, sports and weather are next.
Hello, Bruin fans. Direct from the gym on the campus of St. Anthony Catholic School, I'm Elizabeth Vanderloo.
And I'm Jennings Kimbrell.
And this is your Bruin News Now Sports Report.
As we head into Thanksgiving break and winter sports jump into play, action this week has been a bit slow, but the week started off with a bang, a huge bang, in the Bruin Den with varsity basketball.
That's right, Jennings. Lady Bruins defeated Park Place Christian Academy by a score of 45-37. The Bruins jumped off to a quick start, but allowed Park Place to jump back into play and then turned off the lights in the final minute, snagging a big win.
The boys followed that, totally dominating Park Place with a final score of 68-26. It was a great early season win for the Bruins.
We had a win against Park Place. Our shooting wasn't very good, so we've been working on that for our game tonight versus Clinton Christian, and they're going to be a tough matchup, so we have to really lock in.
Tonight, Clinton Christian heads over to the Bruin Den for a night of basketball. The JV 7th grade girls play at 4 p.m., the JV boys play at 5, varsity girls play at 6, and varsity boys immediately follow the varsity girls game at 7:30.
As the Bruins move closer to a district play, BNN's Malik Yazoo takes a look at what we can expect this season from the boys.
It's time to meet your starting five.
Temperature gets cold outside, the Bruins go into hibernation at the Bruin Den, where the boys' basketball team is in full swing. The Bruins had an outstanding season last year, where they went 28-5 in the regular season and 12-0 in district. Unfortunately, the team was unable to take it all the way. The Bruins have been working since the end of last year, looking to compete against the 6A competition this year.
We put in a lot of work this preseason, this offseason. We did a lot of running, a lot of conditioning, a lot of staying in shape. We played a couple of scrimmages also, played some pretty good teams. A lot of competition has been held.
The Bruins played scrimmages in the summer to prepare for the season, and it's paying off. One crucial part of a team is leadership. The Bruins lost a lot of seniors last year, but are now led by seniors Derek Starling, Brandon Cooley, and Jan Michael Williams.
We started the season pretty solid. My main focus in the offseason was getting the weight room, shooting the ball, handling. And this year we have a really young team, so my main focus was to be a leader, set an example.
As far as our player development has been going 7 through 12, it's really important, and we're really glad we have BJ, Jan, and Derek, because all three of them have been in the program for multiple years, and they've been a part of some big games, district championships, South State championships. Those guys have been there for all of it, so they know what it takes to get these guys that we have now back to that stage where we've been in years past. So I'm just grateful for those guys are still here, still putting in big minutes, still coming on off days, on Sundays to get extra shots in, extra reps, so they'll be, setting a good example for the young guys. So once they graduate and go on to do their big things, our 10th and our 11th graders like Will, Brandon, Allen, Chris, Jace, Chase, all those guys will be ready to step up and do the same thing for the generation under them.
The Bruins had a taste of 6A last year, facing teams such as Jackson Prep, JA, Hartfield, and MRA. This year, the Bruins will have to face them in playoffs. The Bruins are now 6-1 in the regular season and are looking to get better from these early season games before they have to face the 6A teams later in the season for district.
The boys basketball season looks pretty promising this year. Signing off, I'm Malika Jew.
In Bruin boys soccer, the team played Monday at East Rankin and fell to the Patriots. The Tuesday night game against Christ Covenant and the Thursday night game at St. Al and Vicksburg were both canceled. The boys see action next Monday, November 27th at Capaya Academy.
Since our game on Thursday got canceled and we don't have another one until after Thanksgiving break, over the break we're going to focus on building team chemistry, connecting passes, and taking shots.
Speaking of soccer, let's talk about Campbell, a huge key player in the girls soccer team this season. Signed a scholarship offer on Thursday to play soccer at Colin next fall. The signing took place at the St. Joe Library among family, classmates, and even teammates.
I'm really excited for this opportunity and this new chapter, and I can't wait for the future, and I'm really looking forward to getting better as a player and being challenged.
A few weeks ago, St. Joe saw another big signing. Senior baseball players Vince Glorioso, Spencer Pittman, and BNN's own Jennings Kimbrell signed to play baseball at the community college level next year.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Glorioso will be playing at Holmes Community College, Pittman will play at Cahoma Community College, and I'll be joining Campbell Miller at Colin next fall.
We're not done here, and we want to compete, and we want to win something this year.
I've been wanting to go to the next level since I was a kid, and I couldn't see myself not going to the next level, so I'm glad I accomplished it.
While we are on the subject of baseball, middle school student athletes tried out after school this week for the middle school baseball team. Play will begin next spring.
The middle school team offers a great opportunity for young players to gain much needed game experience they will use when they move to the varsity level.
That's it for this edition of the Bruin News Now Sports Report. It's great to be back here on campus at St. Anthony as an alumna. Just being here in the gym brings back a lot of great memories.
It sure does, Elizabeth. I had a great time here at St. Anthony, but now we're joined by some of St. Anthony's athletes. What's your name, man?
My name's Benjamin.
What sport do you play here?
I play flag football.
Are you gonna play football at St. Joe?
I would love to.
Good.
And what's your name?
Violet.
And I hear you're a cheerleader. Are you excited to be a cheerleader at St. Joe?
Yes.
Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Look for more sports news when the BNN returns after Thanksgiving break. I'm Jennings Kimbrell.
And I'm Elizabeth Vanderloo. Go Bruins!
Help St. Joe reach our goal of $15,000 for this year's I Give Catholic campaign. Funds will be dedicated to refreshing the lobby of our esteemed Fine Arts building and revitalizing the beautiful Rosary Garden and surrounding areas on the St. Joe campus. We need your support in bringing this project to life. Both the Fine Arts building and the Rosary Garden have been beloved cornerstones of our campus for our students over the years, and we are unwavering in our commitment for preserving their beauty and functionality for generations to come. We need your support to help reach this goal. Advanced giving is open now. Visit igivecatholic.org to donate either now or on Giving Tuesday, November 28th. Any donation, big or small, is greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy Friday, Bruins! Are you ready for cool weather? I'm Maddie Claire Spence, and for Andrew, King of the Clouds Bonds, who's on special assignment. Let's take a look at the weather. It's been rainy and cold this past few days, but while the rain has been welcome, it's not really been enough to break the drought conditions we've been facing in Mississippi. This weekend looks dry, so that won't help either. For the rest of today, look for highs in the low 70s with low tonight in the mid 50s. Skies should be cloudy most of the day and night. Rain is not expected. Saturday's looking up and sunny with highs in the upper 60s and lows near 40. Look for a few clouds, but no rain. Sunday looks about the same with partly sunny skies, highs in the upper 60s and lows in the low 50s. No rain again is expected. Looking ahead to our Thanksgiving weekly break, Monday could bring scattered thunderstorms and highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. Then look for temperatures to cool off again with highs of the rest of the week in the 50s and 60s. And on Thursday, besides eagerly waiting for Tom the turkey to bring a big fat roasted turkey to all the good little boys and girls, we should see sunny skies and highs in the upper 50s. Great weather for a family game of football in the front yard. Before you go, I'll leave you with this question. What sound does a limping turkey make? Wobble wobble. Stay warm this week and have a happy Thanksgiving. I'm Maddie Claire Spence with your BNN weather forecast.
Thanks everyone. We mentioned earlier that St. Joe's Book Fair is one of our fondest memories here, and we found ourselves right back in it.
The library has been transformed into a winter wonderland for St. Anthony students to shop in. Here on set with us, we have Mrs. Burns' kindergarten class.
Hey Charlotte, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I am going to play with my baby sister.
And Max, what are you going to eat for Thanksgiving? We want to thank Mrs. Burns' kindergarten class for coming out here.
Back at St. Joe, it looks like winter sports are in full swing and is shaping up to be a pretty cool but nice Thanksgiving week. I'm looking forward to the week away from classes.
I am too, but before we go, we have just a little business to take care of. The Fine Arts Department has a pretty big announcement later today when they announce this year's spring musical. I'm pretty excited.
Me too. I always love the St. Joe Fine Arts productions, and you know, another one of my favorite memories from St. Anthony is putting on all the yearly plays.
I agree. One of my favorite productions we put on was the 6th grade play when you, Jennings, and I starred in Rock, Paper, Scissors, and we played Rock, Paper, and Scissors.
Yeah, we kind of killed it, and it was a lot of fun. Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the folks here at St. Anthony for hosting us this week.
Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Bruin News Now YouTube channel, where you will find this and an archive of all student-led productions. And follow us on Instagram for more St. Joe news. I'm John Gibson-Etherly.
And I'm Selma McCarty. From all of us here at Bruin News Now, have a happy Thanksgiving. So long, everybody.